The folk who work in TQ Town, the T's and the Q's, a cheerful workforce of renown. They work hard to make the things that teach engineers about pendulum swings and the strength of strings, amongst other things. At Christmas time, they prepare for fun, decorating the factory until it is done. But there is a Winch among that throng. With the Q's and the T's, he does not belong. From within his lair, he hatches a plan for crushing the season like an empty can. His aim this night will be to break and deregulate the things that teach how pendulums swing and the strength of string and other things. At the end of the day, when the Q's and the T's went on their way to decorate their homes for the festive fun, the Winch crept out from his dingy lair. He went to the room where, standing there, row on row, the equipment was on show. First he tweaked, then he twindled. At each machine, in turn, he fiddled and riddled. He shoved them and poked them until all but one was broken. The Winch was having fun. All the work of the T's and the Q's was undone. Next, the Winch moved on to where the Q's and the T's work was done. He stood in the factory and looked at the lights, the bubbles that hung from the tree and the festive swags that dragged on snags. With a sneer he grabbed a sack and collected up the bubble and swags. He stopped briefly for a snack of party food that the T's and the Q's had planned to share. He grinned as he thought of his daring do and the sadness that would surely ensue. He takes his lute to his favorite contraption, the only one unbroken, to perform a deep as yet unspoken. One by one the bubbles are put in the contraption's destructive place. The Winch pumps the lever to destroy every trapping of Christmas, every bubble, every toy. The following day, to his delight, the T's and the Q's are sad at their plight. The festive cheer of the previous day gone, all is not right. But the Winch cannot believe his eyes when, after a moment, to the challenge of the Q's and the T's rise, fixing the machines row on row that teaches how pendulums swing and the strength of string and other things like how channel flow, the T's and the Q's come together without a tree or party food, without the trapping of the season. The reason? Being Christmas is about so much more than all of that. The Winch watched on in surprise, and after a moment had to hide the tears he found in his eyes. He spies on the floor a little star and hangs in on the naked tree for all the T's and the Q's to see. To make amend, he tours the place. There are presents for all that he gives with grace. Merry Christmas for everyone at TQ Town!